Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about the Euros. I'm going to be doing a little bit of soft spoken just because my voice has been a little bit hoarse lately. I think I've been whispering too much. But anyways, the group stages concluded yesterday. Group A, B, C, D, E, and F. So, I'm going to go group by group, tell you who came in fourth in every. I'll go one group at a time actually. Okay, let's do that. We'll start with Group A. And we'll start at the bottom. This country played 3 games. They won none of them. They drew 1. They lost 2 of them. Difficult differential of -5 and only a single point. And this is really unfortunate because this was my second pick to win. When it comes to European competitions, I cheer for Germany. But I really wanted this team to do well. They had a lot of good vibes around the team. They had a really good hype-up song. And coming at the bottom of Group A is Scotland. I can't tell you how many times I have blasted "No Scotland, No Party" over the last few weeks. It was on repeat over and over and over. I really wanted them to go to the round of 16. But this is yet another international failure for Scotland. They have not progressed beyond the group stages of an international competition since I believe the 1990s. It's been quite a long time. And for such an important footballing nation with 2 massive and historic clubs, it's a bit of a head scratcher. 3rd overall. 1 win, 2 losses with a -3 goal differential and 3 points. We have Hungary. And they did not make the cut as a 3rd place team. If you didn't know, the top 2 from every group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus the 4 best 3rd place teams progressed to the round of 16. But Hungary was not one of the 4 best 3rd place teams. In 2nd place, the 1 win, 2 draws, and a +2 goal differential. We have Switzerland. I believe they had some of their fans holding a sign that said, "We are not Sweden," I believe is what it said. I don't know if that's maybe some inside joke or something between those countries, but I thought it was kind of funny. The top of Group A, they kind of shocked us a bit, getting a draw in the final game. But their opening game against Scotland sort of, in my opinion, cemented them right away at the top of the group. 2 wins and a draw, positive 6 goal differential. We have Germany. And like I said, in European competitions, I always root for Germany just because I'm a Bayern Munich supporter. So a lot of the players in Germany are current or former Bayern Munich players. So I like to support them. Now we go to Group B. At the bottom of Group B, this is a team that I thought could have been a little bit better. But this is just a tough group overall. But I thought this country could have been a little bit better. No wins, 1 draw, 2 losses, the -2 goal differential. Albania. But pretty small country population-wise, but I don't know, I just thought they'd be a little bit better than this. Just ahead of them, no wins, but they had 2 draws and a loss. They had 2 points, the -3 goal differential. This country also did not make it as one of the best 3rd place teams, so they do not advance. And we have Croatia. Croatia in 3rd place. The top 2 teams of Group B were kind of predictable once you saw the group, but going in 2nd place. 1-1-1. They secure 4 points and then 0 goal differential. So very symmetrical, or I don't know actually the proper term for that, but 2nd place for Group B is Italia. The lack of a bona fide, clear-cut striker, clearly not holding them back too much, although 5 points shy of the top place. But I mean, the top country here in Group B is the, at least as far as points are concerned, the strongest country in the tournament. In fact, only one other country, that being Germany, has a better goal differential than them. So very, very strong group stage showing for your top place team. Spain. They did very, very well. 9 points, 3 wins, 5 goals for, no goals against. Not a single goal against. That is fantastic. Now we come to Group C. Group C. The bottom of Group C. With no wins, 2 draws and a loss, a -1 goal differential. We have Serbia there in 4th. But it finally happened. This 3rd place team is the first one so far in the video to progress to the round of 16 as one of the best 4 3rd place teams. So I'm going to give them little star. They get a little star there. And they got 3 draws. 0 goal differential, 3 points. They just played a clean defensive game. Slovenia, and they earn a trip to the round of 16. This definitely feels like a team that might frustrate somebody. I don't know if I really picked them to win, but they definitely feel like a team that would be frustrating, like I said, to play against. 3 draws, keeping clean sheets across, all 3 of them. Yeah. Excuse me, did I get that wrong? Group C. Excuse me, they did not keep clean sheets. 2-4-2 against. I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought it was 0-0. But anyways, I still feel like there would be a frustrating team to play against. Second place, also with 3 draws, also 2-4-2 against. We have Denmark in second place. And finally, the top of Group C, a team that had higher expectations than this, and they've been across social media and footballing media and YouTube videos. They have been quite derided this tournament, especially for a country that won their group, but there clearly are concerns about the lack of scoring with this country, and although they do end up on a very favorable side of the bracket, this country could very easily find themselves going to the final purely off of the side of the bracket they wind up on, even with the subpar managerial performance. But at the top spot, we have England. 1 win, 2 draws, positive 1 goal differential. Only 2 goals out of the 3 matches in the group stage with this English squad. I honestly expected 2 or 3 more than that. Honestly, I thought Harry Kane up front, some of the players they have at their disposal, honestly, I was a bit shocked. Okay, Group D. Bottom of Group D. Disappointing one here. This was obviously a tough group. I wanted them to advance, but looking at the group, I knew it would be tough for them. Both -3 goal differential, 1 draw, and 2 losses. At the bottom of Group D, Poland. Yeah, Poland's another country. Not in the same vein as Germany. I don't root for them, but I don't know why I don't have any connection to Poland. I guess Robert Lewandowski, I really like him, but I just like to see Poland do well. But yet again, actually this is going to be the case for the remainder of the group, but we have another 3rd place team advancing to the round of 16. This time, it is the Netherlands. The Netherlands, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, 4 goals for, 4 goals against, 4 points. But they do just enough to secure. Also, they had the 2nd leading goal scorer in Cody Gakpo for the Netherlands, tied tied on 2 goals with a couple other players, but yeah, for the Netherlands there. And they advanced to the round of 16. Now ahead of them in second place, this is a country I expected, and I think most people probably expected to finish top of this group. I can't think of many people who had them at 2, especially with this goal differential, but injury to Kylian Mbappe obviously derailed things a little bit. I am, of course, talking about France. 1 win, 2 draws, no losses, 2 goals for, 1 against, 5 points. I mean, yeah, similar to England, I suppose. I would have expected France to finish top of this group, maybe in a similar sort of statistical position as Spain or even Germany, but they're kind of on a level below Germany and Spain at the moment, statistically, a bit closer to England, but finishing top of this group, this is something I'm actually, I really liked seeing, and they won their second and third games, and because of Sabitzer, I cheer for this team because of Sabitzer. He was with Bayern for a little bit, but we let him go. He's with Borussia Dortmund now. I feel like we gave up on him a little bit too early. I think his performance in the Euro showed how good of a player he can be. That goal he got in the final match was really, really good. Top of the table. Austria, them finishing top. I think most people probably would have predicted them at third. France, Netherlands, Austria. That's probably how I would have had it. I might have even put them fourth behind Poland, but seeing Austria finish here at the top of their group with 2 wins, 1 loss, 6 goals for, 2 against, or 6 goals for, 4 against. I feel like they could be a dark horse team going into the round of 16. I'd like to see Austria advance. I'm not sure who they are playing. I have the bracket I'll pull out at the end, but I would really like to see Austria advance and do well in this tournament. Feel good team. For me at least. Group E. The bottom of Group E, 1-1-1, -2 goal differential. We have Ukraine. This honestly wasn't that good of a group. I mean, if you look, every single country went 1-1-1. So it all really came down to goal differential, but this kind of feels like the most mediocre overall group. I don't want to say bad. Obviously not bad, but a mediocre overall group. Just ahead of them and securing that round of 16 appearance is Slovakia. And ahead of them, a lot of discussion about this team and their ranking, given their performances. But Belgium comes second in this group, and top of this group is Romania. Not a very interesting group overall. 4 countries on 4 points. Kind of, like I said, just a mediocre group. Group F, this had a lot of excitement in Group F. Not so much from this bottom team, but the other 3. 0 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses, -2 goal differential. We have Czechia. They take them bottom of Group F. They're a little bit of a negative outlier compared to the rest of this group, where there's a lot of interesting things happening. Specifically here, third overall and advancing to the round of 16. They had 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. 0 goal differential, 4 points. We have Georgia. And they finished their Euros with a shocking upset win over Portugal. I was reading a thing saying it is, I don't remember if it's one of or if it is the biggest upset in Euros history, but just based on the coefficient, their win over Portugal on the final match week was one of the biggest, if not the biggest, upset in Euros history. Also, their player, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, George Makautadze is the top goal scorer of the Euros with 3 goals. And I believe their goalkeeper stopped the most shots of any keeper at the Euros, but don't quote me on that. But Georgia, another dark horse team, them in Austria, maybe Cinderella stories of these Euros. Now, a country who captured headlines and excited audiences during their first match. People were talking about the beauty and the creativity of their brand of football compared to what we are used to seeing with false nines and players not being allowed to be creative and just pass it around the back and all those sort of things. People call it pep ball, blaming Pep Guardiola, but people talked about the beauty of the creativity that this country exhibited, and they have a young star in the making. 2 wins, no draws, and a loss. 5-4, 5 against 6 points we have. Gotta get my umlauts. Turkey comes second in Group F. And top of the group. They still come top even with their shock loss to Georgia, but they had 2 wins, no draws, and a loss. Positive 2 goal differential. We have Portugal. Personally, I'd love to see, as a Cristiano Ronaldo fan, I'd love to see Portugal go deep in this tournament, but they certainly do have the talent. I suppose the question will come down to the mentality. But these are your final standings. So your teams advancing the round of 16 are Germany, Switzerland, Spain, Italy, England, Denmark, Slovenia, Austria, France, the Netherlands, Romania, Belgium, Slovakia, Portugal, Turkey, and Georgia. Now, speaking of the round of 16, this is a really bad image, but this is the best one I could find. So here are your round of 16 brackets: Spain versus Georgia, Germany versus Denmark, Portugal versus Slovenia, France versus Belgium. So, listen, I am not a big understander of international football. I watched some of these matches, not all of them, but I'm not great with this stuff, and I tend to not give predictions. But just for the sake of it, as a fun little exercise to see just how wrong I can be, I am going to give predictions. So I'll predict that Spain beats Georgia and that Germany beats Denmark, setting up Spain versus Germany in the next round. No, I'm not going to predict this one. Portugal, Slovenia, France, Belgium. At some point I had to predict an upset, but I think that Slovenia could be a frustrating country to play against, I think, for Portugal. But Portugal has a lot of talent, a lot of creativity, so I'll take Portugal. And I'll take France. I know I'm going all chalk at this point. Portugal and France. Romania, Netherlands. I feel like there's going to be an upset somewhere. But I think it actually might be. As much as I want Austria to win, this Turkish team really impressed me. They have a lot of creativity. I think this feels like a Turkey win and a Netherlands win. I think maybe Austria will be the favorites there. I actually don't know. But this Turkish team has really impressed me, so I'll take them there. England, Slovakia. Like I said, England got kind of a luck of a draw here. I'll take England. And this actually might be an upset, but I'm going to take Switzerland over Italy. So then here, I'll go England. And Switzerland. So, like I said, I really don't know what I'm talking about here. I've been watching the tournament, but I'm not great with international football in general. That's why I tend to not talk about it, but a lot of you guys have asked for the Euros. So these are my terrible predictions here. But let me know what you've thought of this tournament so far, if you've been enjoying watching it. I have. I think there's been a lot of creativity from Portugal, from Turkey, seeing some of these teams like Austria and Georgia. There's a lot of really cool stories in this tournament. And compared to the Copa America, where I've been watching Team USA, it's a little bit more civilized. Copa America is like watching a knife fight every day. But anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this almost every single day. And until next time, guys.